right, everybody. Welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. If this is your first time here, everybody, welcome. Thank you for checking out the channel in this video. If you guys are returning, once again, thanks, guys. I definitely appreciate you guys coming back. So hopefully everybody's having a good weekday of Thursday right now. Kids are home from school. No school today because Denver, Colorado have a stupid ass snowstorm that everybody's getting like a foot plus of snow here. Kind of insane for spring. Go figure, right? But other than that, I'm just kind of doing the grind. So this is the benefits of owning your own business and working from home is that I'm able to just go ahead and then just do my typical regular grind. Of course, I had the little rugrats here giving me a hard time throughout the day, but it's been kind of fun. But other than that, let's talk about the nature or the status of the industry. A lot of people have had some thoughts and ideas of, is the hobby or the sports card industry, is it going to go to shit? Is it going down? Is it going to hit rock bottom? Has it hit rock bottom? Is it going back up? Is it going insane? This is the thing. I'm going to give you guys my point of view, what I've seen, whether it's at shows, on my eBay store, online. What have I seen? What do I think? What's going to happen? So first things first, the very, I guess you can say the biggest thing is I'm going to tell you guys right now, nobody knows what's going to happen in the next 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, 3, 4, 5 years. Unless you have a time machine, you have no idea what's going to happen. We don't even know what's going to happen with the economy. People don't know what's going to happen with the stock market. So nobody's going to know what's going to happen in the sports card industry, okay, in this hobby. Is it going to continuously go up? Is it going to stay, plateau, flatline? Is it going to go down? We just don't know. That's the very first thing I just want to tell everybody, and I believe that nobody really knows. You can only anticipate and kind of guess, and that's the one thing I think you can definitely do. From what I've seen in the past, I would say, let's just say from the past 5 to 6 months at card shows, I've seen a huge attendance. Attendance has been crazy. I've had somebody say, well, just because there's attendance doesn't mean everybody is spending money, people are buying or people are selling or whatever. There's no transaction. I beg to differ. From my experience, from what I saw lots of money exchange. I saw lots of transactions. I saw lots of trades. I saw lots of interest. Like I just said, in the past six months, I have not seen a decline in attendance in-person trade shows or card shows. So that's just from my experience, whether in Iowa or whether here in Denver, Colorado. I'm not exactly sure how it is, other places, but at least I know from those two spots, attendance has been normal, if not actually increased. I feel like transactions has happened, big transaction. People are like, well, people are just buying the little dollars or value boxes, things like. No, I've seen big transaction happen in front of me, and it's just one of those things. I don't think that is changing, and it hasn't changed in the past several months. Like I said, 5 months from now, who knows? Who knows where the economy is going to be? Supposedly, we're going to hit even a bigger recession. Well, shit, we're supposed to be in a recession now, but supposedly we're going to even hit a bigger recession. We got the election coming up. Who knows what's going to happen with the stock market, with AI, all that crap. This is the thing. That's why we have no idea what's going to happen. You can anticipate it and kind of guess, but you don't know what's going to happen. But I live in the now. I live in the current. And what I see is, like I said, I've seen huge influx of attendance at the shows. Now, online-wise, what have I seen? What do I think is happening? I've seen, in reality, the same normal day-to-day business, at least with my eBay store. When it comes to purchases, the more I'm listing, the more variety of cards and inventory I have, the better type of inventory, the better stuff I have, the more in sales I'm seeing increase. It's a numbers game. It's kind of actually fallen in that path as I keep increasing my listings on the eBay stores, that I'm seeing more sales. And if I'm more selective on my inventory, being more diligent on what I'm buying in lots and what I'm listing and all that stuff, I'm seeing a better increase of sales. So I don't know how to say. Maybe the one thing I guess you can say is, am I pricing too low? Maybe on specific items items. I don't know as well, like I said, on baseball, I might be pricing myself a little bit too low, but I'm working on that. That takes time, obviously. But like I just said, I've seen an increase as I'm increasing my listings, as I'm increasing all that good stuff, and you know, listing more mids and higher end cards. I'm seeing more interest and more offers and more sales. I don't know what else to say, guys. That's what I'm seeing on that end. Another thing is, have we hit the bottom of the pricing of the sports card market? As you guys can see, go look at Victor Wembanyama's rookie cards. You don't see a decrease in pricing over there. You guys heard about the crazy thing that's going on with that card, that 101 that he got great at PSA. Everybody's already anticipating that's going to be $1 million card or more. I'm not seeing a decrease on that. Everybody knows what's going on with CJ Stroud. His rookie cards, everybody's chasing them, and it's just, you know, my thoughts are, after the pandemic, we saw a decrease in pricing from the, I guess you can say, the madness that happened over the pandemic. So I think the price correction has kind of met its match, I guess you can say. I think it's going to go any lower, any higher, or, you know, whatever. I think it's about where it should be. It might go a little bit lower, pending in reality how the economy turns out in the next 5 to 6 months. I don't know. I still feel we're in a niche where it's a getaway from all the craziness that happens in the world in our daily lives. We do sports cards, guys. It's literally paper with pictures of men and women and who we look to as sports gods, I guess you can say, right? That's what we kind of do, and that's the hobby. And it's like I just said, it's a chance for us as collectors or people who are just in the business to kind of get away from their normal day-to-day. So it gives people a way out. So I don't see that going down. Pricing wise, I really feel like it's kind of corrected itself. I don't feel like it's going to keep going down. I feel like it's kind of plateauing. A lot of the high-end, crazy high-end stuff, that is always going to be the case, especially when there's high expectation on certain players. And then if they don't hit those expectations, obviously their cards tank. And then you're going to have others who come up from the 7th round, like Brock Purdy. Who was going to know that his card is going to go up the wazoo the past year and a half? So there's always going to be ebbs and flows, and players are going to go up and down. So I don't see that ever changing, and I still think this is a good industry to keep an eye on. Now, am I telling you to go out there and start breaking or start buying all kinds of cards? No. But what I'm saying is, I don't think the hobby, or I don't think this sports card industry is going anywhere anytime soon. And the thing is, as I did a previous video, I was talking about breaking. I think with sports betting really increasing and the legality of it has come, forward. I feel like sports card breaking and sports cards in general, ripping and opening boxes, is kind of slowly following to that zone of sports gambling almost in a bit. And I think it's just going to increase. It is what it is. We live in society where a lot of the population likes gambling. Is it good? Is it bad? I'm not here to judge anybody or like I said, to put any more high ground. But what I do know is that sports gambling is increasing with the legality, and with sports cards slowly following, and I guess you can say following them right behind, it's going to increase. And I think that's why I feel like the industry is not going to go anywhere anytime soon. I think it's going to be here. But like I said, we just don't know what the price is going to be on singles and all that stuff. That all changes. Cost of wax, is that going to change? I don't know. Right now with the demand still so high, if you guys don't believe me, everybody's like, wax is going to come down. Everybody's laughing that, you're overpaying. If you don't believe me, go look at all these breakers. You see people are buying it left and right. It's just, it's still going on, guys. It's not going to change. The demand is still high for opening up wax, gambling in a sense. So that's gonna, if the demand is high, supply is always going to be there, and then the price, obviously, it goes with whatever the demand is. So just to kind of let you guys know what I think about the hobby. So all in all, I think sports card industry, sports card sales, I don't think that's going to change. I think it's a good time, current moment, living in today. I think it's in a good realm right now. Like I said, attendance, sales, transaction, all is still happening from what I can see. from what I can see. I don't know if prices have gone down to the bottom of it yet. Who knows? That you never know. It just depends on the player. Depends on the economy. That's the biggest thing. It's going to depend on the economy, where we're at in the next 5 to 6 months. In regards to doing this as a business, starting my business this way and doing this full time, how do I feel? Am I nervous? Am I scared what's going to happen? This is the thing. I can't be. I'm worried about what's going to happen now, today, and tomorrow. I can't worry about what's going to happen next year and 2 years. I think about it, but I can't worry about it. I don't know if that helps explain it a little bit. I think about it, but I can't worry about it. I don't let that worry get to me, because then you'll just be on edges every day, and I don't want that feeling. So that's the thing. My thoughts are, my tip to you is, if you're looking to flip cards, whether you're just doing for fun, collecting, to get a better PC, or if you're looking to do this as a business like myself, or trying to make this work, my thoughts are, think about the future. Don't worry about it. Think about it, plan for it. Don't worry about it. You can only worry and work on what you can do today and tomorrow. That's my thoughts. I don't know if that helps you guys or not, but like I just said, think about it, worry about it. No, two different things. Thinking about it, planning for it's two different things from worrying about it. Don't worry too much, man. Don't worry about the small stuff. That's what I say. The future is the future. It'll come here soon enough. That's my thoughts on that. So other than that, man, hopefully that helps a little bit about, what my thoughts are, what I think the current status of the sports card industry is and where it's going. We have no idea. I have no idea. I have some thoughts. I have some plans to work it out. Will it work? Who knows? We'll see. Like I said, we'll see if I'm still here next year on that. So other than that, man, if you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, all good. If you watched the video this far, like I said, I always appreciate you guys watching the video this far. Stay tuned. I think tomorrow and Saturday, I'll probably be doing some videos on what's selling in my eBay store. I had a good week. I'll let you guys know what's been moving on the eBay store in the mid-March of 2024. And then Q&A. I'll do Q&A later this week on that too. I'll do a video on that. So I had some questions coming up. So hopefully I can help answer those things. So other than that, have a good rest of the week, guys. Till next time.
Bye. Are you going to keep this in, or are you going to stop recording?